So a lot was made out of how Naruto was portrayed in the Naruto Gaiden manga. It seems like Naruto has become more of a pacifist and more lighthearted as a person. So in today's video, we're going to talk about Naruto's character trajectory and whether or not Naruto even got weaker to begin with. There's been a lot of speculation on that, and we're going to kind of talk about that today. Okay, so like I said, there's a lot of speculation based on how Naruto was in the manga about whether or not he got weaker as a character over time. I made this comparison before in one of my videos with Roshank Redemption. Shout out to that dude. I love that dude. I made this comparison before where Kishimoto draws a lot of inspiration from Dragon Ball, and I made this comparison for the third time saying it with Gohan and Naruto. You see the same sort of trajectory where Gohan becomes more of a pacifist. He kind of settles down, doesn't fight as much. And honestly, I think that that's what's happening with Naruto. Now, don't get me wrong, the Naruto Gaiden stuff is only like 10 chapters or so we don't have a whole lot that's going on at that point in Naruto's life. We don't know a whole lot about what's going on, and we have very minimal information at this point about the Boruto movie, and that's going to obviously explain more about what's going on with Naruto. But hear me out on this. It seems like Naruto has just really focused and keyed in on being the Hokage. That was his dream growing up. And honestly, the Hokage is somebody that it's more of a symbol. It's not you have to be the strongest person in the village or the most tactful person in the village, or you're not going to be fighting all the time. It's more business and drawing closer to the people in the village and so on and so forth, things of that nature. It seems more to me like Naruto has become more of a people person, because if you remember, he always wanted to be the Hokage. That's always been his dream since day one. And Naruto deep down always longed for connections with other people because he didn't have his parents growing up. So it seems like Naruto has mainly latched onto that, so much so to the point that, this is a separate topic, but so much so to the point that he's kind of neglecting his kids. We haven't seen Himawari, so I'm still going to keep ranting about that, but mainly Boruto, that's the whole point of the movie, their relationship, of course. So if you look at it from that context, it's understandable to see why Naruto would be too busy to train per se, or he just may not even care about training so much anymore because they're in peaceful times. How things get in peaceful times. Same happened to Gohan after he beat Cell. Dude was the strongest character in Dragon Ball Z, and then we come back in the second half of Dragon Ball Z with the Buu saga, and he's going to school. Dude's barely able to go Super Saiyan 2. I mean, he just got weaker a whole lot, and that seems to be what happened to Naruto in Naruto Gaiden, because he went to his Kyuubi mode. He released the Kyuubi chakra, of course, when he was fighting the Kid Shin as soon as he left the village, and he was like, this seems pretty weird. I forget exactly what he said, but he said something along the lines of, I haven't had to use this in a long time. I haven't really fought in a long time. If you guys know, let me know. And then on top of that, there was another hint at Naruto being weaker. When Sasuke mentioned it, and he was like, oh, Sasuke, and Sasuke was like, I know you're not talking, after disappointing the kids like that. little bit of comedy there. So I mean, there is like little references to Naruto being weaker, and honestly, I'm okay with Naruto if he did get weaker a little bit. I'm okay with that, because I mean, the dude, same way I feel about Gohan. Dude is a human more so than Gohan, because Gohan's a Saiyan, but that's just the normal trajectory for a human. I mean, I understand people wanting, there to be nothing but fighting and all that stuff, but Naruto's focusing more on the professional aspects of being a Hokage and not just the fighting, because they only need to fight really in times of peace, times of war, not times of peace, of course. But on top of that, there's also a lot to be said as to whether Naruto at this point, since he hasn't had to fight, is just simply rusty. I mean, the dude could just be rusty. Sasuke himself seemed a bit rusty, even though Sasuke's been away from the village and, checking up on Kaguya stuff and all that stuff like that. he seemed a little bit rusty himself, so there is a case to be made there. So I don't want to off the bat say that Naruto did get weaker in Naruto Gaiden, but if by chance he did get weaker, I'm okay with that, honestly. There's a whole new generation there, and I'm going to be doing videos on Boruto more. Honestly, I'm going to get into more discussion videos on my channel, as been something I've been meaning to do. A lot of times I don't have discussion topics, honestly, they just don't come to my mind, which is why there's so many different things flying around on my channel. I know it gets confusing. I'm going to develop a schedule as well, but let me know what you guys think about Naruto's character progression, his trajectory throughout Naruto, the original series, Naruto Shippuden. And if you guys haven't read the manga all the way through, because the anime is not done, honestly, I'm slacking on the anime because I already know how it's going to end. And when Naruto ended, it kind of made me sad. I probably shed a couple tears, to be honest with you guys. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. And all the way through to Naruto Gaiden in preparation for the movie, let me know what you guys think. Like, looking at Naruto's different phases of his life and how he's gone through his life so far. And if you guys agree with me, leave a like down below. If you guys don't agree with me, it's okay. It's okay if you guys want to leave a dislike as well. Honestly, I don't agree with dislikes. I don't really like them. But if you guys do leave a dislike, I ask you one thing, and this goes to all my videos. I haven't made this public on all my videos. Please let me know why. Just leave me a comment and be like, hey, I'm disliking the video, D-Free, because this, and this. You didn't say this. You meant this. You didn't. Just let me know so I can, you know, build upon that. I really want to make my content better. But like I said, let me know how you guys feel about the video, what you guys think about Naruto's trajectory. But that's it for me. I'll catch you guys next time. Deuce out. I mean, deuces. Yeah, not deuce out. Deuces. Bye.